Amy is a certified vegan nutrition health coach and the owner of Veggies Save the Day, and she is awesome. I can't wait for you to meet her. Before I bring Amy on the screen, I want to give the same caveat that I give every week, which is we're home, our families are home. You might hear a screaming child or like a barking dog, and that's just what it is right now. But we're all here together, so let's chat and let's bring Amy up. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Becky. It's so great to see you.
It's great to see you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm good. Just being a part-time teacher, part-time working on my blog.
Yeah,
How about you? How has it been?
it's been different. Different and the same, but it's been a little harder to focus. But we're just trying to hang in there and get used to this new normal.
Yeah. And you're in Southern California, so what is it like out there right now?
Yeah, I am. So it was a little strange when the stay-at-home order went into effect because we were getting a lot of rain, which was unusual for Southern California at this, in spring. So sort of odd because you wanted to stay inside anyway, since it was pouring rain. But now we've started to get some nice, sunnier, warmer weather. So I'm just trying to get outside a little bit and walk around the neighborhood if I can, get some fresh air, or even just hang out in the backyard a little bit.
Very cool. So Jen and Mary Ellen are both saying hi. Hey, ladies. I'm glad
Hi, Jen. Hi, Mary Ellen.
Hi,
Hey,
Mary.
Mary. How are you?
Glad y'all are here too. So let's just dive right into it. Let's talk about what's cooking. I know you have been rich with fresh vegetables right now, and so I can't wait to hear about all your fresh veggie adventures.
Yeah, it's been strange because it's still hard to get staples like rice and beans and tofu, things that normally take for granted. But fortunately, had a great supply of fresh produce. I've gotten some from, the local market through when I ordered from Instacart. Um, uh, Organic farm that's close by, and they've set up a great service where you can either drive through and pick out your produce, or you can order ahead of time and they'll pack it up for you and just bring it out to your car. So that's been really nice. And then I've also the Imperfect Foods box once a week, and there's been a lot of great in there. So we've seen definitely a lot of roasted vegetables. I love that because you can use, all different vegetables, whatever you want. We've been getting a lot of great Brussels sprouts, green beans. I got some nice tomatoes. And tonight I'm going to make, I like this Greek lemon potatoes with chickpeas. So I finally did get some chickpeas from Amazon. I got a big bag of dried chickpeas. So I like to cook up a batch of those in my Instant Pot and then freeze some, use some for different recipes. So tonight I'm going to make this Greek lemon potatoes and chickpeas dish, and I marinate everything in lemon juice and some oregano, and it makes everything really, really flavorful. So we're to having that tonight.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, what have you been making?
What have I been making? Well, we got a comment from Corissa saying she's having an issue finding organic quinoa and flour. Yeah, I'm hearing that about flour. It's hard to find.
Yeah, the flour's been tough. I know. I actually got a bag of organic quinoa in my Imperfect Foods box yesterday, so I was excited about that. So no rice, but got some quinoa.
Yeah, I don't know where to find quinoa if you can't get it locally. Oh no, Jen needs potatoes. That is an emergency.
I know. Potatoes are life. It's so hard to go without them.
Truly.
Yeah, it really is. And I like to I'm vegan, of course, but my recipes are based on a Mediterranean diet, and potatoes are one of the staples. So it's definitely, makes you nervous when you don't have any.
Oh my gosh, yes. Allie is saying she
Yeah.
wants flour but no yeast. Oh, how are you
Oh,
bake
yeah.
under these conditions?
I know. I know.
There's a place
Uh,
out here in Atlanta that is selling their extra flour so that to
oh.
customers now, because they aren't using as much because of restaurants not being as busy, I guess. So you might try
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful.
and see if you can find someone that'll sell you a smaller amount.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do like that Bob's Red Mill gluten-free one-to-one flour. It is a really good product.
and
It's
gluten
not as
free
great
is
as
easier
some of the other gluten-free ones. Yeah, yeah.
here. All of my pasta is gluten free right now, just because that's what's
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I finally get some gluten-free pasta. But it's funny because, so it's through Instacart. So it's not necessarily the pastas that I'm used to having, but it's kind of nice because we've gotten by some different brands and different blends that we end up really liking. So now I have things that I will order in the future. We had one the other night that was a mixture of rice, quinoa, and corn, and it gave it a really nice texture.
yeah.
So I was happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I have been branching out in the brands department. That's been kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess this
Yeah. It's great to see everyone here. Hey, Andrea, Diane, Tara, Christina. Great to see you all.
yeah, thank you guys all for joining. I'm sorry that no one can find flour. That stinks.
I know. I know. Yeah. Instacart. Aldi. I hadn't even thought about trying from Aldi. Yeah.
Here
Good idea, Jenna.
has been good for
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where I've been ordering from, because they always have tofu, but and
Oh, okay.
the other stuff we want.
Yeah.
I know you were.
Yeah, tofu, I finally got some last week. I got 2 packages of tofu and I used one. And now I used it to make like a tofu ricotta, and I made a lasagna. So that was really good and comforting. So, we really enjoyed that. But now I have the 1 package of tofu and I don't want to use it because I don't want to run out.
Yes.
But I'm sure I will. I've been craving, like, I know you too, like air frying the tofu and then putting it in some kind of stir fry sauce, some veggies. So good. So I'm sure we'll do that.
Yeah, rationing tofu is hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Really is.
it's really hard to make our beans interesting because I like had a lucky late night order from Instacart and ended up with like all the beans I ordered. I ordered like all the beans thinking I'd get
Oh,
like a quarter of those, but I got them all. So now
wow.
like cook them all. We made this like cheesy chili bean casserole with tater tots on top, kind of like a hot dish, but
Oh,
beans instead, and it was lovely. I'm getting that recipe shot.
that sounds amazing. Yeah.
My kid asked for more, and if it's a bean dish that he wants more of, then I did good.
Yeah. Oh, well, I actually read recently, Blue Zones, they put out an article recently saying that beans, is definitely one of the top foods to eat right now because, they'll definitely help boost your immune system, keep you healthy. So, and they're satisfying, beans are great. And maybe kids don't like them as much, but they're so good.
Oh, Mary Ellen's saying she needs that recipe. Coming to you on Monday. On
Oh,
Corissa.com.
exciting. Yeah.
I feverishly wrote it down and I shot it this week, and It'll be ready by Monday. I'm still getting it kind of finalized.
Oh, great.
Oh no,
Oh,
Andrea accidentally bought non-vegan tots.
oh,
Thanks. Maybe
oh,
there's a neighbor that would want them.
yeah. Wow, most tots are naturally vegan, so that's always a bummer when that happens.
Were they like a non-potato tot? Sometimes like the cauliflower ones have egg.
Oh, egg, yeah, that must be it. Oh,
I've almost
yeah.
done that too and just like randomly figured it out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, lentils. Lentils are really good too.
Amy, you've got some good lentil dishes, don't you?
Yeah, I do a few lentil dishes. And again, I did have some dried lentils, so I cooked up a big batch in my Instant Pot and then froze some of them so I can use them later. But yeah, our favorite thing to have with to make out of lentils are they're mini vegan meatloaf muffins. So they're like a vegan lentil meatloaf, but instead of putting them in a loaf pan, you make them in a muffin pan. So you get these cute little, about that size muffins that are vegan meatloaf, and they're topped with a tomato balsamic glaze that's really easy to make. Or you could use marinara or barbecue, whatever you want. But I do like the balsamic. So they're really tasty and comforting. So I did make those the other week and had some mashed potatoes and peas, and it was a good meal. Really good.
Perfect for a 7-month-old.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, Kadri, yes, I am drinking from my Veggies Save the Day mug.
Oh, isn't that cute? Old logo. What kind of tea are you drinking, Becky?
Ginger tea again. Ginger's like my
Oh, okay.
staple. What about you?
Oh, I have a cup of Earl Grey, and I have a little bit of soy milk in it.
I'm going
So it's
soy milk.
nice and creamy. Yeah. So it's good.
So Corissa is looking for Adzuki bean recipes.
Oh,
When I worked for Care 2, this recipe's gone now, but I'm sure you could recreate it without a recipe. But I did a sushi bowl with Adzuki beans in it. So it was like brown rice prepared, like sushi rice style. And then I put the beans on there and avocado, like whatever sushi fillings you want, and then some pickled ginger. And it was really good.
oh, that sounds delicious.
I should try to recreate that, or maybe I can find the recipe somehow. They deleted their.
Yeah. Maybe you could do like one of the creamy, spicy sauce that you usually find on sushi. That would be nice with it.
Like a serrano mayo.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Great. Yeah.
I think you could also put Adzuki beans in a chili.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's obviously not traditional, but I think any kind of bean is good in a chili. We do black-eyed peas in ours, and I feel like.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any Adzuki bean recipes? I know that's kind of an offbeat one.
No, I don't actually. But they're really nutritious and they taste great. So I should definitely try that.
Yeah, maybe I'll order some and do some cooking. That's a good idea, Corissa.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, wasabi, that would be good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and you can use those like the seaweed snacks like that are for kids. You can use them as a garnish to make it feel like a basically deconstructed sushi roll.
Yeah, I love those seaweed snacks. They're so good. I actually keep some of those on hand, and if I have like leftover rice or other things like avocado or cucumber, could just make little mini sushi rolls for a snack. It's so fun.
That is adorable.
Yeah.
Try that. So I think for the sake of time, let's move on and talk about our happy place. I know, Amy, you said you had some stuff in mind, so why don't you go first?
Yeah, so I've just been trying to do things lately that make me feel good. I think we all need to take some time for self-care these days. So some of the things that I've been doing, definitely watching things on TV that make me happy. Instead of just, at first I was watching the news a lot, but I think it was really stressing me out. So I'm trying to limit the amount of news that I consume every day. And yeah, and I've been watching some series that make me feel good. Right now, I am binge watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which I had missed the first time around. I love it. It's so good. So if you have Amazon Prime, you should check that out. Um, and we've been working on a jigsaw puzzle. I got it about a week ago, and it turns out it's a more difficult puzzle than I had anticipated, but it's kind of good because it makes you feel really good when you get two pieces that fit together.
Yeah.
So it's very satisfying. Yeah. And then just reading at night I think helps, like reading novels. Because a lot of times before I would read a lot of nonfiction, but I think it's a great time to read fiction, just kind of an escape to, especially at night. So you relax before you go to bed. So anything that's just, different, like funny, or I've been reading mysteries. And so it's just a great escape. So I'm really enjoying that.
I think escaping is really nice because we're in the same place constantly. So
yeah, that's a good.
yeah. So we don't have masks yet that are good for running. So I've been working out inside lately, which means I've been like exploring workout videos, but it also means that my kid has been working out with me, and it is a delight.
Aww.
It's so much fun. We get out the yoga mats and we get the weights together, and we like pick out a video at night to do the next morning, and it is very adorable and fun.
Oh, that's so fun.
And it's me accountable too, because I'll wake up and not want to do it, and he's like, "But mommy, you said we work out." It's really great.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Very fun. He's a good worker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw a question up here about cauliflower. I
Oh, okay.
found it now. Someone that had two heads. Oh, nope. There we go. Mary has two heads of cauliflower that need using up.
Oh, I love cauliflower. I actually did a cauliflower week on Instagram a few weeks ago, and I showcased all different recipes using cauliflower. So there's the obvious ones like buffalo cauliflower. Always love that. Actually, Diane her new cookbook has an amazing buffalo cauliflower recipe that's featured on the cover. So I made that a couple weeks ago. It's delicious. And one of my favorites is I roast cauliflower steaks, and then I top them with a homemade chimichurri sauce. It's like full of herbs and spices. It's so delicious. And then we also just like roasting them. One of the recipes on my site, I roast them with Dijon mustard, gives it a great flavor. I love that. And you can just do them just with garlic. That's always a winner with the cauliflower. And then if you want raw cauliflower, I love cauliflower ceviche. It's really, you can almost fool people who are used to eating fish. I brought it to a potluck, obviously not recently. And one of the people who ate it, he was surprised. He didn't realize that I was the one who had brought it because he really thought it was fish. So it's great. It's, really tangy with the lime juice and really delicious. So those are some of the ways that we like cauliflower. Yeah. What about you, Becky?
Obviously, buffalo cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
That's not one I can make for Daryl though, because he doesn't like spicy. He's 7.
Oh yeah.
But you can do, sometimes I'll do that recipe, but with like soy sauce instead of buffalo sauce, and that's
good idea.
amenable to that. Or I often just like toss it in the air fryer and roast it, and then we throw it on top of bowls, or like steam it and then mix it into our mac and cheese. So it's like gets all cheesy. I feel like
Oh, yeah.
anything makes kids want it. He likes
Yeah, that's a great idea.
we do
Yeah.
roasted on the plate.
Yeah.
Nutrition.
any yeah, it's ways that you can get your kids to eat more veggies, always a winner.
Yes. Always a challenge.
Yeah.
So speaking of
Oh yeah.
veggies, you have an ebook that you wanted to tell us about. It sounds amazing. A salad.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I do. I have an ebook that it's called Vegan Mix and Match Salads. And it's full of recipes and tips that will teach you how to create a salad bar in your refrigerator. So if you're like me and you love like shopping at Whole Foods and visiting the salad bar, making this amazing salad with tons of different ingredients, you're going to love this book. I have all different recipes for homemade dressings that are really easy to make, different protein options, different vegetables, greens, and then all sorts of toppings, including homemade croutons and pita chips. And then I include a bunch of different combinations that are some of the ways that I like to make my salads. Like I have a vegan niçoise, that's one of my favorites. I have a buffalo chickpea salad that's really good. Or just, how you can create your own by taking different components and putting them all together. So it's a really fun book. I think that everyone will enjoy it. It's called Vegan Mix and Match Salads, and you can find it on my website, which is veggiessavetheday.com. And you can also follow me on social media. Everywhere I'm Veggies Save the Day. I'm particularly active on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook, and I have a private Facebook group that's called Vegan Mediterranean Diet Recipes.
Very cool. You had me at buffalo chickpea salad.
Yeah, that's actually one of my go-tos. I have that for lunch several times a week, I have to say.
That sounds really good. Maybe I need to make that just for me and Dave. Daryl can have his salad
Yeah.
with something
Yeah.
else on it.
Right. Yeah, he can have some tofu in his or something.
That's always a winner with him.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, Amy, thank you so much for taking the time to come and chat. This was really fun.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for having me. I've really enjoyed it, Becky. And it's so great to visit with you.
You too. And thank you to everybody who joined in on the chat. I appreciate it so much. And it was really fun to talk about food with everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, great seeing everyone here. Thank you so much.
Have a great one, everybody. Happy cooking.
Bye.